Hey, so I'm going to be teaching you the D minor blues scale right now. And it's used a lot in rock as well as blues. In fact, the foundation of rock is blues music. So, famous guitar players like Hendrix and Clapton, Carlos Santana, a lot of times primarily used blues scales in their improvisations. So let's just start with what a blues scale is. And it's based off a pentatonic, or of course 5-note scale. And I'm going to show you an F major pentatonic scale. So it's F, G, A, C, D, and then back to F. Okay, now to make it a blues scale, I add the special blues note. I'm going to add an A flat. So it's... So the notes are F, G, A flat, A, C, D, F, back to F. Now if it kept going, okay. Now to those versed in music theory, D minor is the relative minor of D major. In other words, it has the same key signature, the same notes. Now, if I start that F scale on D, now I'm going to have a D minor blues scale. Here it goes. So I'm starting this low D, F, G, A flat, A, C, D, and now I go up a half step and play that F with my first finger. Now, when you improvise, if you're doing a D blues or an F blues, or if you're playing a rock song in D or F, you can use this to totally improvise on the whole time, and people will think you know what you're doing, even if you don't, which, you know, in my case. A lot of rock songs are the riff, the initial riff, it's just a blues scale. Sunshine of Your Love by Cream, that is a D minor blues scale. What about Smoke on the Water? That's in G, but... blues scale. Jimi Hendrix. That whole lick is nothing but an E blues scale. Anyway, let's get back to this. So you have to learn the scale. So what you start is just doing a 2 octave. So you have D, F, G, A flat, A, C, D, and then you shift up that half step and put your first finger on F, G, A flat, A, C, D. Another thing to learn when playing blues is how to phrase it, the shuffle rhythm, if you will. So it's written as straight 8th notes, but they're swung 8th notes. And the way to bow it, I know you don't see my bow in the video, but is... I'm playing the first one by itself, and the next 2 I slur. Next 2. can also, there's sheet music for what I'm teaching you. And I'm hoping you all will buy it. I'm going to sell it to those that are interested. I'm also going to give lessons online for people who would want to learn this stuff. It's a lot easier than you think. So you would be getting sheet music, play-along tracks, and lessons with me, for better or worse. So, and there's a lot of what I would have, one of the things I would have you do is practice shifting through the positions. So here's a lick going from first position to second position. Shift. Like that. Or this one. Here's another one. Another one. Now there's also some cool stuff in third position. So if you put your third position, if I put my first finger on that D on the A string, I have two notes on the A string. I have the D and I have the F. But on the D string, I also have first finger on G, and then A flat or G sharp second finger, and then A third finger. So now I have all kinds of cool stuff I can do there. That's a lick I have written in here. Now, here's a cool thing is you can shift from third back down to second. And you can use that open A string to shift back on like this. So third position, second. I'll show you that again. And of course the scale keeps going up into, third position, past third position. So you can go into what I call 4.5 position. I can put my first finger on that F, and then I have G, A flat. And of course, you also have thumb position. So look at this video, see if it helps you, but I am telling you, blues scales are the secret of the universe for learning how to improvise. You can use them, there's no avoid notes, there's no wrong notes. Whether you're playing a rock tune or a pop tune or a blues tune, if you have the key right, if you're using the right scale and the right key, you can't go wrong. And you sound like you know what you're doing. Anyway, reach out to me and let's do some lessons. I can send you these lessons and the play-along tracks. I'll talk to you all soon.